says in broadcast, so I think we might be live. I think so. Can you guys? Can everyone hear us? We think we're live. Oh yeah, I think we are. We are.
Yeah,
It
we're
says
good
in
now.
stream. Okay.
We're
All
good.
right. We are
We're good.
good.
Oh boy, who's in here?
So hello, Auntie Ann. Hello, Newman family. We have White Rock Homestead. Hello, all of you beautiful people. Hello, White Rock.
White Rock, you said?
Yes. Hello, Heather. Oh, Auntie Ann said that she can't hear us.
Can't hear us.
No.
Okay.
Oh, loud and clear. Loud and clear.
I
Okay.
figured, yeah, there's no way.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Hello, Newman family.
You guys.
All right. All right. So, of course, every Friday we are coming with something new. So it's like right at the 11th hour. That's when we're figuring out what's kind of working, what's not working.
Yeah.
And then our streaming software, sometimes it can be a little bit wonky with YouTube. So we're like,
It's
are we live?
Yeah, it's like we
Is it
have
live?
it set to start for the streaming, but like it makes us like log in even though it's already set up, which is I don't know, it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's
White
weird.
Rock said, party time. Yes, it is. Have our White Rock cozies today. Koozies.
Koozie.
Koozies. Alicia Talu, hello. How
Hey,
are you?
Alicia.
Happy Fantastic Friday.
Yes.
Newman family, this is the first live for me on your channel. Well, welcome.
Hey,
Welcome. This
come
is
on in.
Fantastic
Party time.
Friday. Fantastic Friday. So, hope everyone has had a wonderful week.
Yes.
It feels like it's been a long one.
It does.
It does. It
we
feels
did.
like
We
it's
did
been
have
a
a
long
nice warm spell though, which was great because we were able to get a lot of stuff done. I don't know if you guys caught. We did release a video. It was scheduled for 3 o'clock, and for whatever reason, it didn't go out.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think it was one of the settings.
Yeah,
that
it didn't
we
go
had.
out, so
It didn't publish notifications.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it has been a really nice warm spell, but it
Yeah.
has been hot,
Super hot.
I don't know about all of you. Definitely let us know in the comments. But like the real feel here today was 103 degrees.
Which is
And
nuts.
it was brutal. It was
was.
brutal. Actually, we were in some other lives this week. Actually, White Rock, I think it was yours yesterday, where we saw somebody's comment scroll up that it was like 90 something in New England. We were like, whew,
What?
that's hot. That's hot.
Yeah.
Oh no. Auntie Ann said, I must be going deaf because the volume seems a little low to me. Let's try
I
it
don't
out.
know.
I don't think it's you,
I mean, I
Auntie
can
Ann.
turn
could
it up
be
a
us.
little bit.
Yeah,
Turn
let's
it
turn it up a little bit. Let me pull this mic a little bit closer. Newman family, it's getting hot out there. Yes,
It
is.
is. It is.
It is. We were doing a lot of work outside trying to take advantage of like the clear skies. And I mean, one of our sons was outside and I'm like, I feel like my skin is cooking. It was just that hot.
Super hot.
Alicia says, I'm on the coast in California and it has been overcast and cool. Well, that may be a good thing
That
because
is a good
I
thing.
wouldn't mind if it was a little bit cooler outside.
I mean, being from New England, it's
Oh.
hard to get used to this heat and humidity all over again.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been
Yeah.
tough. Oh, that's right. You are. You're rocking the New England Patriots
I
today.
am. I am.
Yeah!
White Rock said 78 and sunny right now, but been having a lot of rain here. Good to see the sun again. Oh, 78's perfect. That's like perfect weather right there.
It's still a little hot for me.
78?
It's a little bit hot.
Are you serious?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
That's mild. That's like perfect.
72. 68 is good for me.
Well, we're in the South now, so
I know.
I don't think you're going to get that. That's wild.
I'm so glad we haven't got
Got
that
the
hot
hot
yet.
yet.
It's coming. It is coming,
It is.
ATN.
It is.
It's coming.
It hasn't even hit summer yet, officially summer yet, but it has been really brutal. NY is hot. To Real Field 98. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it is hot.
CT, are you from New York?
Hope Wolf, hey from Middle Alabama. Hey ho.
Yeah! What?
Newman family 80 and sunny here in Kansas. That's
Oh,
not
wow.
bad either.
Yeah.
I could take 80. I feel like anything up to 85 is like perfect because you don't feel too hot where you're cooking. And it's like you get that nice sun warmth and everything else. So it's like perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, Alicia,
Yeah.
not good for my garden. That's true. That is
It
true.
is not.
Definitely need that sunshine.
Yeah.
Auntie Ann, we are 84 right now. See, that's perfect. Perfect. CT said, yep, New York.
Oh, nice. What part of New York?
Got a fellow New Englander in the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
I say that we're transplants now, so we're
Yeah.
Alabamians now.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Still New Englanders at heart a little bit. Well, you are talking about 68. That's crazy. That's cold.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's when you start feeling a little chill. You can put on a sweater. A sweater.
No. No.
I would rather have 69 all year round.
There you go. There you
I
go.
think like the perfect temperature, if it was like 75, 80 all year round, that would be absolutely perfect, especially sunny. And Alicia, I think in California, usually the temperatures are around that, right? I think that's usually how it goes there. Let's see. Auntie Ann said we had a storm this morning, so the humidity is kicking it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some scattered thunderstorms here too, and the humidity
It
it's
was
been out of
bad.
control. We ran out earlier today to run some errands, and the humidity was so high that there was condensation on the windows when we went to stop and have lunch. It
Yeah,
was brutal.
fogging up the
It was
glass
brutal.
everywhere. Yeah.
Alicia, it's 66 here in Breezy. That's not
Mm.
too bad. Not too good for the garden, but that's not too
I
bad.
like it. I like it.
White Rock, Auntie Ann, the storm brought our humidity down shockingly. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Mm.
On the coast, yes. Inland, it's been inland, it's been in the hundreds. That is
What?
brutal.
Jeez.
That is really brutal.
Yeah, that's terrible. I don't think I could deal with that.
Yeah,
I'm really scared
I'm on the
for
fence
the
for
summertime.
summer. Yeah, I'm on the fence for summer.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of been somewhat of like a calm before the storm because with all of the rain and then you get like little sprinkles of sunshine here and there, you know, before summer really kicks in, I feel like it's going to be an overdrive, but
Yep.
we'll see. Newman family, I don't like sweating too much when I work outside. That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It was so bad this week that because everything, like since we were outside every day trying to take advantage of the weather and get some of these outdoor projects, as soon as we would step out within maybe a half hour to an hour, like our shirts were drenched and we would have to go inside and take a
Especially
break.
going inside of the greenhouse.
Oh,
it's
God.
like a hot box in
Yeah.
there.
It's a sauna.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super hot.
It was so bad. So bad. Auntie Ann said, I can't take higher temperatures, but the humidity kills me. The humidity is stifling.
It is what's
It is.
bad.
Humidity is terrible. Oh, she
Yeah.
said she can take the high. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. The humidity is a killer. White Rock. Jason here tonight. Tara is finishing last batch of bone broth in the canner. Our house smells amazing all day today.
Oh, that's
Aw,
Jason.
thanks, Jason.
Yeah!
Yeah, I texted her. So, and that is part of what's in our title for tonight is that we did a thing.
Yeah, you did a thing.
No, we did it.
Yeah, okay.
I talked to you before I did it.
Yeah, I know.
You were there
I-
with me.
I
So
know, I
we
know.
did a thing. So we actually purchased our first set of animals for the house that we can actually keep here because we're in the suburbs and we have kind of confined spacing. So we bought 2 rabbits. We gave up on even thinking about trying to catch the wild rabbit. So I said, you know what? We were at Rural King, which is a local farming store, very similar to Tractor Supply. I don't know if any of you guys have a Rural King out where you're at, but they had rabbits for sale. And I'm impulsive, which I admit, I'm working on it. And I said, I want those too. So we bought them. So I texted Tara yesterday, and I'm like, Tara, I did something yesterday, and I'm going to need your help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me get back to the comments, Alicia. That's why we don't have AC, because I'm next to the... Oh, that's nice. You get the ocean breeze. That's really
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You know it's hot when you're sweating in your air conditioned. Yes, that is true. That is true. Let's see. White Rock. It's that time of year now that you get up and work early in the morning and relax from 10 a.m. till 5 to 6. That is true. That is true. So I think part of it is a struggle for me personally, because I am not a morning person. And since we moved down here, I resigned from my position when we moved from Connecticut. And since then, I've kind of been like semi-retired a little bit, although I need to find a job. So I take advantage of it, and I get up like around 9. So, it's hard for me to get up super early, but I think I'm going to have to do that because otherwise I'm going to cook. Let's see what else. Woo-hoo. Yes, we're so super excited about the rabbits. Newman family, congrats. Yes, White Rock. Yes, yes, yes. You're going to love them. Yay. In the Auntie Anne. Yay. In the rabbit business. We are. So, admittedly so, we know nothing about rabbits or about raising
She's going to
rabbits.
be on the phone with Tara a lot.
Yes, I am. Jason, Tara, you guys are going to be like my key go-tos because we know nothing, and it's hilarious because we'll talk about this with 2 of our sons that still live with us, and our oldest, Brandon. I said, Brandon, are you going to help us with the rabbits? He's like, no. He wants no part of it.
Yeah, he don't want anything to do with
I
them.
said, do you want to hold them? No. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Nothing to do with them.
White Rock Home said, I love to sleep in, and it's hard to get up early, but Tara, she wakes the chickens up. See, I'm the same way. Like, Dwayne can get up early with no problem. And I'm like, I need like 5 more minutes. So I have a little bit of OCD. So I set like 4 alarms. And I stagger each of my alarms maybe in like 15 to 30-minute increments because it's hard. It's a real struggle. Newman family, I'm too fat to be playing with all the heat. Me too.
You guys aren't fat.
Just a little big bone.
A little big boned. You guys aren't fat.
White Rock Homestead, call away, girl. We got you. Thank you. I'm gonna need it because Dwayne said I'm on my own too. He was like, yep.
She wants the animals. She can deal with the animals.
Yeah, but this is a benefit for all of us.
Yeah, I mean, I'll build things and help you a bit.
I think when we go back inside, you should handle some of the handle the rabbits.
I don't think so.
What?
Anywho. Let's see. Auntie Anne, I'm up between 5 and 5:30 every morning. How? That is it's so hard for me. I feel like even if I get 8 to 9 hours of sleep, if it's still like dusky or dark outside, my brain is like, it's still time to sleep. I can't do it. I need to train myself to do it. Newman family, I'm fluffy. LOL. Me too.
Okay.
I'll take it. White Rock Home said, rabbits are super easy and chill to raise and take care of, plus free instant fertilizer for the garden. That is true. And they surely leave a lot of mess behind, so that'll be great.
A lot of poopy poop.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot.
poop.
So I think it's a little bit of a shock because it's so foreign to us that we are just like, we don't know what to do. So we went, picked up the rabbits, picked up a cage, and we're like, okay, what do we do next?
Yeah.
So Jason and Tara, we're gonna be calling you guys a lot. You're gonna get sick of us.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. So that's not the only thing we did. I again am impulsive. So I went online. I'm like, what other animals can we keep here at the house? Because we have to be mindful. We have a prey dog or a predator dog that is in the house. So Storm, she will attack anything. And it's just, she's a husky. So we were like, all right, what can we actually keep here in the house that, we'll be able to have somewhat of a suburban type homestead? So I went online and I also ordered 60 hatching quail eggs. So we're
Oh
going to
my
not only do
God.
rabbits, we're also going to do quail. So,
A lot of building for me.
yes, I
A lot of
need that
building.
like next week.
Hey,
Let's see.
Mama V's in
Hey,
the
Mama
building.
V. Mama V, how are you feeling? I hope you're
Yeah,
feeling
how-
better.
Yeah. That's no, like, I got a little on this side here. It's not fun at all. So I hope you're doing
Yeah, hope
much
you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Hope you're feeling better. White Rock Homestead, never gonna get sick of y'all. Yeah, you say that now until I'm calling like, please, I know you told me this before, but I forgot.
Jason, I want to come, but and I heard what you said when you said they're all lies, but I don't really, deal with the Bigfoot stuff because I do believe in that. So if Tara's like, yeah, we got Bigfoot out here on the ground,
That's Mr. Roger.
Well,
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
If you hear knocks, that's when you should get worried. When you start hearing the knocks on the trees.
if there's knocks on the trees, then we're leaving abruptly. You guys won't even know we're gone. So, yeah.
All right, let's see. CT. I try to be in bed by 9. Never happens. Same here. I feel like our entire family are night owls.
Yeah.
So every night I tell myself 10, 11, I'm going to be in bed. And usually that turns into like 2 to 3 a.m. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Let's see. Possum. Oh, good. Mama V said
yeah,
I'm sore,
so-
but doing good. Good.
Yeah. Just keep the ice pack there and let that swelling go down a bit. It's rough.
Yeah, it is.
It's rough.
It is. White Rock Homestead, gonna have to get them Bob the Builder overalls for you now.
I got overalls. I just don't wear them in the videos.
Oh, you
I'm
gotta
gonna
start
start
wearing
wearing
them.
'em.
You gotta start wearing them.
I'm gonna wear them.
Yeah. So actually, the same store when we got the rabbits, he got the overalls.
Yeah.
If my wife says I'm Bigfoot around here.
Yeah!
White Rock Homestead, there is no Bigfoot around here.
Oh my God.
So, funny story. When we lived in Connecticut, there was one campground that we would go to every year to just as like a little family camping trip.
Yeah.
And one Labor Day weekend, we went camping and we went on a Thursday. So, no one arrived to the campsite yet. I think maybe just one other
was
group of
yeah.
campers. And we started hearing knocks
There were
on
knocks.
trees. And we just could not sleep. We just knew
were knocks.
Bigfoot was out there in the woods, and we were like ready to pack it up and go.
Yeah.
Let's see, Auntie Ann, I'm in bed by 10:30. That's the key. That really is the key. Is like to get to bed a lot earlier. Because I think that's probably why I'm rolling out like around 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
Because we go to bed so late.
I mean, I go to bed late and still get up early. I just wake up. I mean,
I can't.
yeah, I know.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Mama V, there's not two down by the lake here either. Oh, Mama V, you have Bigfoot by you by the lake?
No.
It's adventurous.
Yeah. If you got a shotgun, yeah.
You think Bigfoot could be taken out by a shotgun?
Probably not, but I would increase my chances.
Yeah, maybe. Alicia, same here with the bed thing. Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely got to get to bed. Since we talked about your garden and the T-post and cattle fence, can I suggest something to make more
Absolutely.
room? Oh, of
Please,
course.
yeah.
Of course. Please do. Please do.
Yeah. So we did go and get some T-posts after reading the comment and responding. We're gonna put those in. Those trellises that we have, they're not the greatest. Like those
were on
things are starting to
clearance.
bend, and
Yeah.
they're not that great.
No, I think they're more decorative.
Yeah.
So what Alicia is referring to is one of our last videos for the garden cleanup where we had to clean up all of those squash plants. She left a wonderful comment about training and tying up squash plants early so then that way they can grow vertically, which we didn't know what to do. I grew squash once in a container, but that was it. So yes, please suggest a way because that's why I'm taking every lesson learned possibly. So then for next season, I could definitely get it going.
No sound.
Oh no.
What's going on? It did start rotating.
Okay, how about now? Can you guys hear us now?
I'm attempting to gum some mac and cheese for supper tonight. Can you guys hear us or no? Because it did do something funny here.
Oh, Mama V said your sound is going in and out.
Yeah, it's doing some weird buffering type stuff.
Hey, Mike. Hey,
Big Mike.
Mr. MT Homestead is in the house. Yeah. Well, hopefully it stays put. I don't know what's going on with it. We're gonna definitely have to check the cables.
Yeah, if I have to start, I don't think it's this. I think something's going on with the internet.
Oh yeah. We've been having some issues.
Rhonda says she can hear us. Hey,
Okay,
Rhonda,
perfect.
how you doing?
Hey, Rhonda. Okay, Auntie M said I refreshed and the sound came back. Big
Okay.
Mike said loud and clear.
Okay.
Alicia said in and out. So hopefully it's not the internet. White Rock, I can hear y'all, but it seems the volume is behind you, like watching an old kung fu movie.
That's really weird.
Yeah. So we were having issues with our Wi-Fi all day today, where we were listening to something on
the Alexa,
I
and it
didn't
would
want to
just
get her started.
Pause.
Exactly, it would
and
just
then-
stop midstream. So
Yeah.
hopefully it kind of catches up and it's not buffering. We think that we may have
I
something
hope so. I
too
mean, it
much.
says excellent connection, so I don't know why it's doing that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And it looks like YouTube is a little bit laggy behind the streaming software too,
Yeah.
because
See, there it is again.
yeah.
It's I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll just keep going. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hi, how's it going
Yeah.
at White Rock? Okay. So
Okay, White Rock, refresh my browser and now it's perfect again. Okay, perfect.
yeah. So this past video that we just recently, what was it, today? We just did it today. We're moving now into the greenhouse, and we're trying to organize that greenhouse. Well, Chantel already got to doing that. You guys will see that video when it comes out next week, Wednesday. But the bench that we built was for the greenhouse. It wasn't really a tutorial, but at the end of the day, it was something that was kind of easy to build. And I figured if people were following along, if you want to do something like that, you can just watch the video. Now, every number that I said in that video was incorrect. I had to put text on the screen to kind of correct it, but you can still follow along with it. Pretty cheap and easy build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it came out really nice.
It did come out good.
Came out really nice. So Alicia says, sorry, did you answer my question? I think so. That could have been when our audio was cutting out. But
Yeah.
yes, please suggest comments away. Definitely. We're taking all
Yeah,
tips
yeah.
possible.
Absolutely.
Alicia says, the bench is nice. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
you. Yeah, it was. It was actually super easy because you started
Yeah.
building it around like 6 p.m. And we got more than halfway done, like around 7:15. So super easy, really quick.
Yeah.
And it came out really nice. We didn't have to stain it though, just to kind of protect it.
Yeah, just to keep it, not just that, but it made it look better. So we're trying to build that, and I was watching David's live at the same time while building it, and yeah, but it was a quick build. The
Yeah.
frame came out really fast. I believe everything else would have been done fairly quick as well. But you know, it got dark.
Yep. Yep. So Litter Mountain Homestead. Hello. Hey,
Hey,
Chris. Hey, Amy.
Yeah!
Let's see. So yeah, we have some other plans coming up now that we did this thing of venturing into animals. They're gonna need some place to stay, quickly.
yeah. So I'm gonna have to build another shed similar to this one. Obviously not as big. I'm thinking we're gonna go probably like an 8x8.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be building an 8x8 shed, and then we can put those rabbits in there, and we can put those quail in there. And Big Mike Chantel's been watching a heck of a lot of your quail videos.
Yes.
They're very informative, and we enjoy them a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, like I was saying, and I think I've probably mentioned this before you joined, we know nothing. So we are definitely learning,
Yeah.
through trial and error and by reaching out to all of you. So, yeah, you might get sick of us too. Because we're going to have a lot of questions, a
Mhm.
lot of questions. And I'm just hoping that, the whole process works smoothly. So,
I hope so.
yeah.
The one thing I'm seeing a lot of is when you are, you know, dispatching those things, people use scissors, which is really weird to me, but I guess this is something that we're going to have to get used to.
Yeah. Is that the right way to process, to
Just-
start?
And I don't know. I've been watching videos, and again, you know, Empty Homestead has a lot of video about quail. So we'll see.
Let's see. I haven't watched the video yet, but did see the dancing short.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, and Alicia, I'm sorry, Alicia, I missed your comment. I suggest for more room to transplant your sunflowers along the fence so you have more room. Yes, yeah, that
We
is
actually talked
definitely
about doing
yeah,
that, yeah.
you are spot on because I think conceptually I wanted to just kind of have everything in the beds, but then once things started to grow, I quickly realized that it was just not enough space. So yeah, 100% I agree. After like this year, next season's garden is not going to be filled with like the flowers and everything else, and definitely setting up the T post early.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Leonard Mountain Homestead said there's a dancing short. Okay, haven't seen it. Yes, we posted a short probably a little earlier today, and so Dwayne had the stanky leg in the short.
I
So
just-
definitely got to check it
Yeah,
out.
you gotta try to have a little bit of fun. You know, you're out there doing these builds and working on your garden and getting bit by mosquitoes, and you just want to have a little fun with it.
Of course, of course. White Rock, Big Mike is the quail guru for sure.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Because the video, it was definitely so informative. So
Mhm.
informative. Watching it 3 a.m. in the morning, it was definitely very helpful. Newman Family, Free Mississippi is good with the gardening videos. They
Yeah, they
are. They are.
Mike is really
Yeah,
good.
we
Yeah.
follow Mike on TikTok. Well, we follow both Mike and Sid on TikTok, and a lot of Mike's TikToks are on the gardening,
Right.
and they really do have a lot of very helpful tips. And then Rhonda asked them about rabbits too. I think they need indirect light. Okay, okay,
They need indirect light.
yeah.
Okay.
So indirect light, like in a room, or like indirect sunlight where they're not directly in the sun. Because right now we have them in the garage. So we have them in the garage. We have 2 windows in our garage, and we keep the light on for them in the garage during the day. And then a little bit into, the evening hours, and when it's time, when it's dark, we'll turn the light off. So that way they kind of have some sort of circadian rhythm. So
Yeah.
indirect light, like sunlight, or is like through a light bulb okay? Antian, I watch a ton of videos about quail and they all dispatch them using scissors. Oh no.
Yeah, it seems that way. When I was
Ooh.
watching them, it looks like everyone was just cutting the heads off.
I can't do that. I
it's a
can't
little
do that.
weird to cut something's head off with scissors.
That's gonna be
but
your job.
sure.
If we're gonna eat it, that's gonna
Yeah,
be your job.
sure.
I can't do it.
You bought like 60 of them. Like, what?
Yeah, but we're gonna see. Listen, this is for us.
I know.
Okay, so that's gonna be your share. I'll cook it. You get to cut the heads off.
Sure.
All right. White Rock Homestead first year of gardening and raising animals is all learning and experiments. That's the fun part for sure.
That is.
Yes, it is. It is. And, depending on what we can capture, I'm pretty sure for everyone's entertainment, you guys are going to see a lot of freakouts from me because I get squeamish really quickly
Yeah.
and I can be a little dramatic with my freakouts. Alicia, gotta run, but take care. Of course, having you too as well.
Have a great weekend, Alicia.
Weekend, Alicia. Oh, Rhonda Brown, ask White Rock Homestead about the rabbits.
Oh,
I'm no pro.
Tara's on speed dial.
Yeah,
She-
yeah. We're going to be harassing Tara and Jason about rabbits because those are, our go-tos. And we're actually we're planning a trip to visit them this summer. So
If
we're gonna
Jason can
pick their
get rid of the Sasquatch, then yes, we're planning a trip.
Auntie, and they are so small that doing it another way would be hard. Oh, yeah, I guess. Well, Dwayne, it's going to be Dwayne's job, so it's okay. Leonard Mountain Homestead. When we start bunnies, I will definitely turn to the community with questions. Oh, for sure.
You have
for
to.
sure. Yeah.
You
I
have
think
to, yeah.
that was like one of the realization moments is having go-tos that
Yeah.
we can ask questions, and it's so reassuring. So very grateful to have this community.
Yeah, absolutely.
White Rock Homestead, our rabbits are outside with a solid roof covering. Ventilation is key during the heat. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I was I don't know, not to like sound bougie, but I was thinking like putting an AC unit in this new shed that I build, but I don't know if I need to do that.
I don't know.
Like how cool do we have to keep a shed if we're going to keep them in the shed? Like obviously we're going to put, a rabbit hutch in there and we're going to have quail cages, but how cool does that need to be?
Yeah, because we're putting in 2 windows too.
Yeah.
So is that enough ventilation for them, or do they need more?
But that's the other thing, like do those windows need to stay open
Yeah,
all the time?
and a fan.
Yeah, well, I don't
yeah,
know.
I know.
These are questions that we need to ask.
Absolutely. White Rock Homestead, our whole community is amazing and great source of information. Better than
Yes.
Google. Definitely.
Yes.
100%. 100%. We are very grateful for this
Absolutely.
community because there's so much to learn.
There
There's
is.
so much to learn, and just getting into it, it seems a little overwhelming.
Right.
Like we haven't even gotten the quail eggs yet, and it seems a little
I
overwhelming.
mean, we're still in a transitional place. Like we haven't really purchased that land that we want to start building. We're in a transitional spot right now. So, starting to do all of this stuff here in kind of an urban setting it's a bit scary, because we're not used to dealing with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. See, Little Mountain, I agree with that. Yes, definitely. Auntie Ann, I would think putting a fan in the window would work fine. Okay, perfect. Because we were thinking about putting a window in.
Well,
not
we're
the
gonna
window,
put two
putting
in
a
it. We
fan
think
in.
about putting in a fan, and then I thought, do we need an AC unit? Because of the fur, obviously, and then we're in Alabama, Mama V. It gets really hot down here, so I wasn't too sure on what we should be doing in terms of trying to keep them cool.
Yeah. Actually, Mama V commented, my bunnies rough it, LOL. But they do fine with good ventilation and a covered roof. Okay, lots of shade. Okay, perfect. So theoretically, they should be fine in the building that you're going to make for them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess so. Yeah, fan should do it.
All right.
All right.
Thank you all. It's wonderful. Big Mike says quail are very hardy and they can take cold and heat very well. They do best at temps between 70 to 80 degrees. Okay. All right.
Oh.
And I think I read the same thing about rabbits as well. I mean, I don't know, Jason, like, in Mama V, is there a certain temperature for rabbits? Because I thought I read that the best or ideal temperature for them is around like 75 to 80. But that could be some misinformation or maybe a certain breed of rabbits.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Now, one rabbit that we have is just a regular domestic rabbit,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one was something different.
It was like a Fleming giant or a giant
Yeah.
Fleming.
It looks like Peter Rabbit, the jawline, and it's really cute.
Yeah.
So we named one. We're not sure what they are.
Yeah.
Chantel picked one up to put them in the playpen. No,
Mhm.
in the playpen. I don't know. I thought I saw some male, junk down there. I'm not too sure. So one of them looks like a cow, so we named one Cowboy, and then the other one is just gray, so we named him Bucky,
Yeah.
like the gas station.
Oh, I thought it was like after Winter Soldier.
I know,
was like
I know
Bucky
Bucky's
Barnes
gas
from-
station is a beaver, but
So let's see. Cassie's Kitchen Creations. Good evening, Williamsons, and everyone in the chat.
hello,
Cassie.
Cassie.
Hello. Happy Fantastic Friday.
Yeah!
Rhonda Brown, buy extra water bottles so you can freeze a couple while using the others. Good suggestion.
That is a really good-
suggestion. Yeah, we'll definitely do
Yeah.
that. White Rock, Homestead rabbits are better in the cooler temperatures. Okay. Okay.
So do we need to put an AC in there, Jason?
No, I think the fan, the window fan.
It's just gonna blow hot Alabama air on them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but if they were kept outside, they would be hot, like hot.
I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll
we have
figure
no
it
choice
out.
at this point.
Mr. MT Homestead, Flemish Giants are great meat rabbits. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, so I use an app for the garden, Plant AI, and so I'm like taking pictures of the rabbits because we're like these two don't look like the
They
same
didn't
breed,
look the same, yeah.
and that's how we learned one was a Flemish Giant. Let's see. Possum Run Homestead. I haven't had any issues, and mine are outside in a fully ventilated hutch with solid roof. Lots of fresh, cold water, but they are under a tree for plenty of shade. It gets 100+ here. Okay.
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 Yeah.
White Rock Homestead. If you are keeping them in the building, I would use AC, but prefer outside, but under a lean-to of the shed. Okay. All right. So
So maybe I'll build a rabbit hutch and we'll keep them outside, and then we'll put the quail inside of the shed.
okay.
I don't know. I'll just spitballing here.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to kind of figure something out.
Yeah.
Because another reason why we wanted to do some sort of enclosure is when we let Storm outside, we wanted to make sure that
Yeah,
she didn't
she's-
terrorize the poor
get
rabbits.
'em.
When she
Runs up to
outside,
them.
and then they just
See them and see Storm and they'll just, fall over.
So we were like really thinking of like trying to protect them from her. Fortunately, like our entire yard is fenced, so we have coyotes in the area. But since the backyard is fenced, they can't get in. So that's like one safety measure.
Yeah. But they are just running around. We live in the valley of the mountain, and I think a lot of them come from, I'm not going to say the top of the mountain, but they live in that wooded area inside of the mountain. And our son, he tried to, I don't know, did he video or was it a picture?
I think it was a picture.
There was a pack of them like running down the street in the front of our house. So they're out there.
Yeah, yeah. Those are the only ones that I've like kind of like predators I've seen. I haven't
Yeah.
seen like any foxes or anything.
I've
like
seen
that would probably get to
you got a
them.
lot of armadillo too that I see. And the other weird thing is like I'm I'm not too sure, but from what I know, I didn't think that coyotes ran in packs. I thought that was just a wolf thing.
I don't know.
But there was a pack of coyote.
Maybe they do. Maybe
I
they
don't
go
know.
either or.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
thought they were like, just solo dolo.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. White Rock Homestead. Rabbits prefer 55. Oh, you are not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such. Viewers will experience buffering. Oh boy. Can everyone hear us okay? We just got a pop up from YouTube that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. So let us know if anything is kind of off with the live.
Might have to restart it.
Okay. All right. Well, I still see comments come in.
Yeah.
White Rock Homestead, that's a good plan. And the shed will house the feed barrels from mice and squirrels. That
Yeah.
is true, because one
Yeah.
thing that we have an abundance of are squirrels. We have a pear tree in the backyard, and every day, there's like at least 5 to 6 squirrels running up and down that tree. It's terrible.
Yeah, that pear tree is ridiculous. I think we need to just get it cut down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. And then White Rock Homestead, coyote do run together, especially when hunting. Oh,
I didn't know that.
Okay, all
I
right.
didn't know that. Yeah.
So then they could have been hunting then, because there was a big pack. We've
Yeah.
heard a lot of like the
There's a lot of
squeals
yelping
outside.
and-
Yeah, a
yeah.
lot of yelping. A lot of yelping. And then Mama V, I've always seen coyotes here in packs.
Oh,
Okay. So then that's probably more of the norm.
that's
Then-
wild.
then it
Because
isn't.
we did have coyote in Connecticut. I would never see them in packs. Though. It would be like one single coyote run by, or you see it in the tree area, the tree lying off of Blue Hills. But I never
Yeah,
seen.
but we never saw coyotes in our neighborhood.
not in our
either.
neighborhood. No.
Yeah, but here
We had
have.
deer
Yeah, we had
and
deer
some
and
big
turkey.
black bear.
Yeah, we did have bears.
Yeah. But yeah, here, like, there's packs of coyote.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Mr. MT Homestead, our rabbits stay outside even during storms and tornadic conditions for the last 5 years. Okay, so seems like outdoors would be good for them.
So I'll just build a hutch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Well,
Newman family, I hear you. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
good,
White
good,
Rock,
good.
all good here. Buffered for a second. Okay, good, good, good.
fantastic.
All right. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. Newman family, I've seen them both ways, being single and in a pack. Okay,
Oh.
that's probably what you've seen too, like the
Yeah.
instances that you've seen them like running.
I've definitely
like
seen
lone
just
coyotes.
lone coyotes, but that was up north.
Yeah.
Down here, we're seeing them. Well, no, we seen a single every now and then. We saw them by the church
Oh yeah.
run by.
Yep,
We
yep.
saw them across the street over here. But yeah, I'm curious to know what you guys are doing for the weekend. Are there any plans? Anyone got anything special going on? Huh? Let me know. Tell me.
Looking for some ideas.
No. Just want to know what everyone's got going on. Because YouTube is draining us. There's a lot of channels. There's a lot of you guys, and we're trying so hard to watch everyone's content and comment on everyone's content and respond and reply to comments for us and shooting the videos. And it's like it at times it really does feel overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
So this weekend I let her know yesterday, hey, you know what? Let's go out. I'm going to take you out somewhere. We'll go someplace. We'll have a couple of drinks, and spend some time together, because I literally, that's all I've been thinking about. YouTube, watching the videos, replying and commenting. A lot of those
Editing.
comments that you guys do see, they are Chantel, but a lot of them are me too. So if you see those heart emojis and stuff, I did that.
Nuh-uh, I use hearts too.
I know. I know. So you might see a comment that you thought was Chantel, but no, came from me.
You'll never know. Let's see. Deborah C. Hi, guys. Watching from muggy Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Well, welcome, Deborah. Happy Fantastic Friday.
Fantastic.
Newman family, I'm hanging with my boys and the wife. Perfect.
That is
Nice
awesome.
family time.
Yeah, it's no better time than just hanging out, relaxing with the family. You know, whether you're doing a little barbecue, which we won't be doing because it's going to be raining, or, you know, just hanging out, playing board game or whatever. That's actually one of our favorite times,
Yeah.
you know, playing some board games.
Yep. Mama V says, I'm relaxing this weekend and working some more on the bathroom. Oh, you have a
Nice.
bathroom reno project coming up?
Tuning into that.
White Rock, we have a memorial service for a friend tomorrow and then kayaking on Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry to
Oh,
hear
yeah.
that.
That's
Hear
terrible.
that. But kayaking sounds like a blast.
Yeah, Tara mentioned the kayak. She said, I saw in one of your videos you got some kayaks under the deck. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do some kayak. She doesn't want to kayak anymore. She's afraid of the gators.
I refuse. I'm not
No.
kayaking in any waters where there's alligators. I'm sorry
We're-
because
we're from
I have
Florida,
a fear.
and she's
I
scared.
did not kayak there either.
I did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry. The last thing I want are to see those two little lump of eyes kind of peeking out of the water, and then I know it's gonna bite me.
Yeah.
So no, thank you. Let's see. Leonard Mountain. Chris is just in the videos and lives. LOL. All of the editing and comments are me. Okay. See, that's a nice separation of duties, Amy.
Yeah.
Cassie's Kitchen Creations. Today is my birthday, so I will be relaxing all
Oh,
weekend.
wow.
Traveling to Mississippi Monday for a memorial service. Oh, well,
Okay.
happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Yeah! Yeah!
Let's see. I missed a couple of comments. Mr. MT Homestead, Terry left this morning. Oops, I missed that one. Let's see if I can scroll back up to get that. Terry left this morning for the Ozark meetup in Missouri. Oh, that sounds like fun. White Rock, you'll never keep up with everyone. Don't even wear yourself out trying. It's so true.
Yeah, I definitely
Oh
wore
my
myself
gosh.
out.
It
Like, it's so
definitely
hard.
feels very hard. Very hard.
It's
But
hard.
you know, we definitely get them in when we can. And
Yeah.
then, you know, even with like our stuff, we've been trying to batch and just get ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
So then that way we could be a little bit more consistent. But it's been tough. It's been rough
Super
out
tough,
there.
Super tough.
And then Melissa Neny, hello from upstate New York. The weather has finally turned warmer, and Saratoga has the Belmont started this week. Hello, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Hello.
Love seeing our New Yorkers.
Yes. We caught those. And then happy birthday. Oh, Mama V says, in the process of building my cabin. Oh, that's awesome. That's
Mama
awesome.
V, if you need some help, I'll come help out, but you got to make sure there's no Bigfoot out there.
Yikes, sorry. And then let's see. White Rock Homestead, no gators here. Oh, yeah. Yes, Tara told me. I asked her because as soon as she was talking about kayaking, I said, do you have alligators over there? And then she was like, oh, no, not where we are. I'm like, all right, then we're cool. We're definitely going to be able to go kayaking because I can't do it. I can't. And then let's see. Happy birthday, Cassie. Deborah C. It is karaoke Friday. Uh-oh. It's that time?
I don't think y'all want me to do that. I don't think you want me to do. You know what it is? I feel like if we did like some kind of karaoke, we'd have to do like a collab live stream when we have multiple
Oh,
people
that
on.
would be fun.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
would
we
be
would definitely have to do it
fun.
that way.
Let's see. Mama B. No gators in Newman family. No gators in Kansas where I live. Oh, that's excellent. See, that was one of the things that we truly enjoyed when we lived up north because we would go kayaking and we didn't have any fear of sea creatures trying to get us. And then when we came down here, of course, we're like, okay, well, it's northern Alabama. We should be okay. But sure enough,
Gators.
there's gators.
Gators.
And then let's see. Pat
Pat
O'Bar.
O'Bar is
Hello,
here.
Pat. Hello. The Greeks in Newmarket don't have gators. Okay, all right. Good to know. Because I think Newmarket's not too far from us, if I remember
No, I don't think
correctly.
it is.
Yeah, we heard that there was a famous alligator in Madison. So, and then we saw some
Yeah.
postings over by Redstone, like one of like the little walking areas by Redstone.
There's
So
one
I was like,
over
that's
there,
too
too,
close. That's way too close for comfort. And then, listen, Mama V, you're always welcome. No Bigfoot around here. Okay, perfect. So Dwayne is that's comforting for Dwayne. All right, so we have some more hellos. So yeah, a lot of big things coming up. Super excited.
Well, just big things in building, yeah, I guess. So I'm gonna build the shed.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to do a pretty big concrete pad that I want to put down, and there's a lot of concrete work that I have to do.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of concrete work. This shed that's gonna be built. What else is coming? Oh,
The pergola.
the pergola. Yeah, I'm gonna be pretty busy. But
The sheds first.
sure, I'll build the shed first.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, I'll build the shed first. And we watched Jason and Tara. Actually, it was more Tara that built the little
The
garden shed.
That came out so
It came out
good.
really good, guys.
I love that video. That was so good.
But Tara was putting the work in. Did you see her?
yes.
Tara was putting the work in. And she was, operating the tractor. Very impressive. Are you going to operate the tractor?
No. I need
Jason
to-
got
I
in the
need to
bucket
learn
and
how
she
to-
lifted him. And, that was really
I
cool.
need to stop
man.
being such a scary cat. I need to toughen up.
Yeah.
I need to toughen up because I get really nervous around things like that. So
I
I
know.
could be a bit of a nervous Nelly. So I need to toughen up a bit.
Yeah, you do. She wouldn't ride on my motorcycle because the wind scares her.
Eh, that's true. Well, first of all, motorcycles are dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you had a very fast motorcycle, and it just took one time for me to get on the back of it to realize this is not my jam.
I didn't even go fast.
It felt fast enough. I felt too much wind,
No,
so you were
no.
going accelerating speeds.
No,
so
I wasn't.
yeah.
Wasn't. All right.
All right,
Who
let's
else
get
just
back
came
to the
in? Who else came
comments.
in?
Let's see. Oh, he said, thanks. White Rock says, thanks, y'all. Tara is actually better builder than I am.
Who would
Oh,
have thought?
oh yeah, you guys are awesome.
You guys are great. We love it.
Deborah C., you two look so young. You must started very young. I started at 35, and I was blessed with twin boys. Oh,
Oh,
twins
thank
must
you.
be so much fun.
We're
Thank you.
not young, but I appreciate the comment.
What we did, we were young parents. We were very young parents.
yeah.
So it's kind of like, that flip side where it's like some of our friends have younger children, but
Yeah.
all of our sons are adults. Our youngest just turned 21
Yeah.
last month. So we are
Yeah.
done raising babies.
We are super
and-
done. Yeah.
Next step will be grandchildren for
I hope
us.
not anytime soon. But yeah, I'll actually be 50 in 3 years.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
not so young, but young enough, but not so
But
young.
thank you. Thank you. Pat says the Gators are close to Madison. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little bit too close.
We,
a little bit too
we
close.
figured that.
White Rock Homestead, I will get Chantel to drive blue when y'all come to visit.
I don't think
Okay.
you will.
All right. I'll try. I can't make any promises. I will try. But I just need some emotional support when I start kind of panicking, like if I push a button.
That's all you, Jason. I'm not gonna.
Pat O'Bar says, I saw a pic of a huge gator in Madison. Yeah, wasn't there like some famous alligator there that
That's what
was like
Brandon was
protected?
talking about.
Yeah,
It's-
one of your cousins, one of his
Yeah.
cousins was saying that there was like this huge alligator that
It's like in a
was
pond or
moved
something.
there, and they will not allow like this. I think it's a city won't
Yeah.
allow the gator to be moved, and it's protected, can't do anything to it.
Nope.
But I think that might be the same one.
Yeah.
Leonard Mountain Homestead, I can't build much. Chris is the better builder. Same, same. I dibble and dabble. I've been trying to learn a little bit more about it, but
She
Dwayne is
just
the
lets me
builder.
build stuff, and
Well-
she'll help, but she'll just she'll watch.
In my fairness, if I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do such and such and such, Dwayne will say, no, that's okay, I got it. So it's like he's a perfectionist.
I want it
so,
done right.
Yeah, but
So-
then how am I gonna learn? I
I
gotta
know,
make some
I know,
mistakes.
I know.
And then let's see. Newman family, my boys are 11 and 12. I will be 47 this month. Oh, those are good
Such a
ages. Those are
precious
fun.
age, isn't
Those are
it?
fun ages
Yeah.
because they're old enough to do stuff.
Yeah.
And still young enough where you're gonna have them home with you for a while.
Right.
Leonard Mountain Homestead. I love driving our tractor. It's fun. I'm
So
gonna
Amy,
try.
you're driving the tractor.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
We'll try when
We
we
don't
go
have
visit.
a tractor yet. We have a mower that looks like a tractor. Well,
Well, maybe I'll just get on that and
I
that'll
mean,
be
when-
practice.
we're still, like I said, this is a transition house. We're still looking for that perfect piece of land, and then once we find that, then we'll move, and then we'll get all that extra stuff, But right now, there's no need to have a tractor where we are right now.
Let's see.
I thought you were at
Never
least
see it
in your
in late
30s.
30s. What's the secret?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Well,
don't know.
I think some of it is genetics. Some of it's genetics because I know at least from well,
Genetics. Have you
my
seen
son-
my dad?
that's messed up.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I know on my side of the family, like, my grandmother looked the same from when I was born until she died when she was
yeah.
100. So
Yeah.
she just didn't age. She just looked the same.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's a secret.
I don't know. I have
Good
no idea.
moisturizer.
Yeah,
I am a
for
firm
sure.
believer of skincare. I do value that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Leonard Mountain Homestead. Now the zero turn lawnmower is not for me. Oh, we've been looking at those. We've been scoping out the zero turns.
Yeah.
It's just really not a use for us
There's
here.
there's
but
no use for it.
yeah, but we've definitely been looking at it.
I think if you have more acreage, then you definitely want a zero turn.
Yep.
I mean that mower that we have will probably work too, but the deck is I think it's a 38-inch deck, which it's not gonna give you much coverage, but it probably would work out. Obviously you get a bigger deck on a zero turn.
Yeah. Yep. White Rock Homestead, give her a few days with Tara and she will outbuild Bob Villa. All right. I am up for the challenge. I am up for the challenge. All right. So we have 2 minutes left. We have 2 minutes
Lauren and
left.
Joel are next.
Yes,
aren't they? Yeah.
Lauren and Joel. I think they go live right after us.
I believe so.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
So you guys tune into Lauren
Make
and
sure
Joel.
you make it over to Making It
uh,
Home with Lauren and Joel.
Yeah. I don't know if Annie Ann is still in here.
I don't know. Our chat is kind of
There's not a whole
wonky.
heck of a lot of people in here, so I mean,
Oh wow, we missed a lot.
oh my goodness. Yeah, you did miss a lot.
Oh no, here we go. We didn't miss too much. Sorry guys. Is that what I'm missing to White Rock Homestead? Is that what I'm missing to look younger? Moisturizer? Yeah, probably won't happen. No, you know what? Skincare is for everyone. I will stand by that. And Dwayne gives me a hard time because we have all sons. And I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to go to Sephora and I'm going to get you guys this moisturizer and a cleanser and blah, 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 blah. And he's like looking at me like, Chantel, just stop. Just stop.
You know what it is,
Skincare
too?
is for everyone.
Jason, it's the beard, honestly. Like you got a nice beard, but when I have my beard full like yours, it's super gray. I mean, it's growing back already. And that makes you look older. So I think for me is I kind of try to keep it low and obviously keep the head ball because I got the nice little open top here.
But a good moisturizer still is good.
Moisturizer as well, yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
All right, let's see. Leonard Mountain Homestead, this was fun live. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cassie's Kitchen Creations. Have a safe and wonderful weekend, everyone.
Same to you. Yes.
Thank you. You too, Mama V. If you come visit this area, myself, Mel, Rox, and Jen will have you building like a pro in no time. I am looking forward to it.
Well, we
I'm
will
looking
be
forward
there.
to
We're
it.
we're going to visit Jason and Tara, so we'll be in the area. So, yeah,
Yep.
that'll work.
Deborah C. I love karaoke. I sing anything from the Stones to Carrie Underwood.
I love karaoke too. It's so
Deborah,
fun.
don't get him started.
So
We
fun.
love karaoke.
I think it's.
It is. Oh, it's 8:01.
Yeah.
We are late. So you guys,
Good night, everybody.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah!
I'm hitting all the buttons. You guys have a great weekend. This is so fun. We look forward to it every freaking week, man. You guys check out that last video we just dropped. And I hope you guys have a fun, fantastic weekend. Take care, everyone.